Good evening, guys, and we're back. This is Keeping It Real with Iris and Pastor Millie. And tonight we're going to talk about losing weight.
Losing weight? Why about losing weight? I don't want to lose weight. I love to eat. And right now I got my fat moments, my skinny moments, but right now I want my fat moments. I don't want to lose weight.
We're not talking about physical weight.
Oh.
We're talking about dead weight. We're talking about sometimes we have to lose that weight. We have to lose those things that no longer serve us.
Oh, you scare me for a second because I've been having fun eating. I have my good moments, my bad moments, but right now I'm just eating away and then I'll get into my diet. But you know what? That is so true. Losing weight. There's a lot of baggage, unnecessary baggage that is weighing us down.
And we just like to carry it. We just continue to carry it on when in reality, we need to learn how to let that go.
It's so true because sometimes we carry so much more than we can handle. Mm-hmm. We want to carry the past. We want to carry everything everyone does to us. We want to carry problems, and before you know, you become what? Discouraged, mental anguish. Mm-hmm. You start feeling different. You don't want to ride no more. You don't want to walk no more. You don't want to get up no more.
Yeah, and what about the people? Mm-hmm. The people that we need to let go of. Mm-hmm. And then we're so afraid to lose these people that hurt us, that put us down, that don't serve a purpose in our life anymore. But yet we feel like, okay, as long as they're there, at least I know that they're there, instead of just letting it go. You know, we need to learn how to let people and things go.
And people that hurt you over and over and over again. I know part of being a Christian, we got to forgive and forget, but
doesn't mean you got to let them back into your life.
You're right, because sometimes even in life, sometimes we don't realize it, but sometimes we have to have changes. We have to make changes, and changes means, you know, I was looking at a study and it was saying a survey how many Christians that have seen improvement in their lives have been Christians that had done different things. For example, the change of friends, the circle, the friends, the ones they have, which friends were the one that was actually building them up, which is the friends that were actually weighing them down. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have to make changes in life in order to see good. What happened? You hear the pastor? What happened when someone that we love passed away? We have to get adopted to that change in our life. That person is no longer there. We'll cry, we'll mourn, we'll suffer for a little while, but then we have to continue on with life. But let me tell you, there's some people that are physically alive, but they need to be removed out of your life as well because they're draining you.
And it doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore. Mm-hmm. You can love them from afar.
Yes.
You know, you can love them from a different place. It doesn't mean that you have to continue to allow these people or the things that are weighing you down. The things that are causing excessive weight to you, you know, that you do not need.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you got to get that extra excessive baggage out of your trunk, you know, out of your spiritual trunk in order to move on in life. Because sometimes people have a tendency to drain us, to pull on us, to hold on us. And if it's people that you know that are a blessing as well, and it's people that you know that you can empower them and they will continue on. But what about the ones that come and leech on you and all they do is bring negativity to your life? And time goes by and continue the same thing. Time goes by, you see them maybe 2 years from now, the same thing, negativity. This is a sign. I believe that everything in the word is a sign. I always say that. And these are signs that it's time to grow up and it's time to let go of what needs to be let go.
God knows who you need and what you need in your life. but sometimes you have to clean out. You know, springtime is coming soon.
And you gotta have
It's time for some spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning and do that. And I guarantee you that many people start feeling even better.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times that we're feeling down, it doesn't even come from us. It came from a conversation with someone else, or it came from someone who said something, or it came from a person that you really used to hang out with or be with and you love so much. It came from that person. It didn't even came from you. It came from one person that you put your trust in. So at the end of the time, this shows us that we have to clean our environment. We have to do a cleaning.
Yeah,
What belongs?
we have to allow room for what belongs and what needs to enter.
Yeah.
You know, we need to let what needs to exit. So that way we give room to the new things that God has for us, the new people that God has for our life.
You know what comes
enter.
to my mind? My closet, for example.
Oh,
I gave a lot of clothing out. I packed it up, gave it out. Then I made room for the new clothing. I started bringing in more clothes, buying clothing. But then now my closet is full again. I can look for a blouse that I want to wear. When I'm going to get a pair of pants, I have to surf through all them. When I'm going to get a skirt, it's like I have to do pressure to move all those skirts. So now that is telling me that I need to clean out this closet again.
Yeah.
So
And
I
your
can
shoes.
feel better. And my shoes.
I gotta clean out my shoes.
Yeah. So I can feel better. So then when I go into that closet, I can get exactly what I need. I don't have to be shoving through the clothes, pushing the clothes. Sometimes in our spiritual life, that's the same thing we got to do. We got to make room for the new things that are coming in our lives. And the things that don't serve us, don't please us, do not edify us, do not bless us. We got to think about letting that go already.
Yes, we do.
We can pray for them, but doesn't mean we have to carry the weight with them.
Yeah. And like, you know, going back to physical weight loss, when you lose weight, don't you feel good about yourself? Like, don't you feel healthy? Don't you feel like, wow, like you have all this strength? Like,
I felt like that when I lost so much weight.
yeah, you
Now-
feel different. You feel good.
Now that I'm gaining, when I go up and down the stairs, I'm like, so that's telling me something. Even though people say, well, you didn't gain that much weight. I know when my body has excessive weight. I know it. And I'm feeling it. But you know what? I'm saying, don't worry. I'm going to make my little time to go on a natural diet and feel good. But I feel good right now eating too.
Yeah. But you know that you have to do something.
I have to. And
You know,
you're
even
right.
though you feel like, you know what, well, I'm just going to eat whatever and, you know,
No.
but you know in your heart that there's something that needs to change, that, you know, there's something that you have to work on, you know, and that's the same thing with this weight that we're talking about, spiritual weight. You know, we need to learn when enough is enough. You know, we want God's blessings. We want God to do things in our life. But are we willing to get rid of the things that we need to get rid of so God can work more in our life?
You know how I see it like this? We ask God for so many things. I like to work like this even when I do counseling. I like to grab things and
Okay, I
show
don't know
things.
if they can see it.
Okay, well, I'm going to lift it up. These are vitamins. Do not look at them. But sometimes we ask God for so many things. We already loaded with this, right? But we ask God for so many things. God, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. God, I need this from you. I need this. But there's things in our lives that don't belong there. But yet we want to hold on to it so tight. We want to hold on because we are afraid of making changes. So we hold on to it. But God is saying, I'm willing to pour down, but you have to empty yourself so I can pour down. But God, it hurts because I can't let go of this person. They've been there too long, and I'm already used to hearing everything they got to say, even if it's negative. I'm used to them. God, I can't let go of this person because this person is the one that brings me all the good news and all the drama and all the... God, I can't let go of this one because this one buy me things. Even though she gossip, even though she does bad things, she's always buying me things. So here we got the excessive baggage in our hands. We're not willing to let go, but yet we want God to do something. Before God starts to do anything in our life, we got to learn how to empty, let go, come empty-handed to God and say, God, here I am. I am empty so you can fill me. And then we're going to start seeing what God is going to do in our lives. What do you think about that?
That's amazing. And it's so true. You know, because God has something better for you. God has something bigger. And sometimes we want to hold on to the things that are this little.
And can I
But we
ask
make
you
it
something?
this big in our lives.
What do you think? Does this happen only in strangers or friends? This happens even in family.
Oh, yeah. It happens in family.
Don't say
We're
that.
keeping it real.
Keeping it real. It happens even in family. And sometimes even in family it happens even worse.
Yeah.
Because these are family members. You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your
Right.
family. They're going to be there. But I'm going to tell you this. To me, that's a lie of the enemy. Because yes, I can choose my friends, but my family is always going to be there. But I'm going to tell you this. I can also choose who I'm going to associate with and who I'm not going to associate with. Family or no family. Sometimes even family members. You have to learn how to say bye-bye. This does not please me. This does not serve me. This is not good for my health. I need to continue my walk with God. Because sometimes family members can also drain you. Right or wrong?
Yes.
They can drain you. So
Definitely true.
this is overall talking in general, family, friends, anyone that does not please you, that please you in a way of pleasing God first. Because if they please God, they're going to please you. They're going to treat you with respect. They're going to love on you. They're going to honor what you want. They're going to respect your wishes. You know, when they know that something makes you feel bad, they won't do it. But sometimes you have to see who you associate with.
Yep. So it's time that you get rid of that weight, that unnecessary weight. You will be feeling better. You'll feel stronger. And in the long run,
Can I tell you something?
what?
Like her, for example, you made a lot of changes. And I admire you for that because you have made changes in your inner circle. Who you associate with. Because we can be friends with everyone, but there's a circle that you just don't enter, you know? And I've seen the changes you made, not only spiritual, but physical. Look at your body, girl. I mean,
I'm gonna be shy, like yesterday.
no, the exercising, the even biking. I mean, what don't you do to make sure your health is okay and everything? Which I look at you and I'm like, Lord, since I'm always saying that everything is a sign in this world, is this a sign too? Well, I have to follow, which I know I'm gonna start doing it again.
Yes.
We're planning to start doing exercises and getting back in a diet, but right now I'm feeling too good to eat. So I just gotta let that go because even though I feel good doing it, it's not good for me either. So I'm gonna also get into a habit of working out and
And it
eating
takes
healthy.
time. You know, it takes time. When you start doing the right thing, when you start, growth requires changes. And we keep saying that because it does. So when you start to let go of these people, and you know, it's going to be kind of hard because it's not easy. I mean, we're going to keep it real. You know, there's people that mean you no good at all, but yet they held a special place in your heart.
I know.
And you feel like, wow, like I can't let this person go. Like, you know, I've known them all my life, or maybe like, you know, it's someone who means so much to me. But you know what? As you start slowly but surely letting go of it,
You start fading away little by little.
and you see that you start feeling better about yourself, and it comes a time where you be like, wow, like why did I hold on to this so long? Why did I hold on to this person
then
that
you
long?
feel like you can breathe better. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
and sometimes you feel like if I would have known this, I would have done this a long time
A
ago.
long time ago. Let me tell you, too, good people, there are a lot of good people out there in the world. There's beautiful people that will empower you, make you feel good. Sometimes, just like our medications, sometimes you take a medication, it doesn't make you feel good. It starts making you feel worse, but you're taking it believing that something good is going to come out of that medication. But then the doctor comes and out of nowhere changes your medication. You got to go along with it or what? Sometimes in life we have to see things differently. Sometimes we have to see the people that are in our lives. What are they bringing to the table? What are they bringing to your life? Are they empowering you? I don't care who they are. They can be family, they can be whoever. Are they building you up? Are they positive? Are they empowering you? Are they helping you? They're the ones that want to see you strive in life. They're the one that believe in you. or they're the ones that come and they just pour down, pour in, and everything they're pouring in, yes, they see you as a dumpster.
Yes. And you know, it's funny because you read all these things that says like, you know, I know what I bring to the table and I'm not afraid to sit and eat alone. But you know, in reality, you're not going to sit and eat alone, because if you have God in your life, you're never going to be alone.
Girl! Oh.
So,
That is so true. Go ahead. My God, you see.
so you know, it's so funny that you hear people say that, like, I don't care, you know, I'll just sit and eat alone. You're not alone. God is with you, and God will guide you. And you know, the more you empty what needs to be empty, the more God is saying, I'm just waiting to pour down on you. I'm just waiting. You're so close for me to pour down on you right now.
Yes.
You know, I don't know why, but like, oof, I could feel this.
Girl, the Holy Spirit in the house. But you know what? It is so true, because some people say, well, it's that I don't want to be alone. Haven't you heard people say, well, I'm with this person because I don't want to be alone?
And you know, nothing worse. And I'm gonna keep this so real right now.
Girl,
and for those
keep it real,
those
girl.
of you that are in a relationship and feel alone, even though you have someone, a spouse, a boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, there's nothing worse than being in a relationship and still feeling alone.
And sometimes even being in family. Sometimes you're surrounded by a big family, and before you know it, you're still feeling alone.
Yeah, and you're like, okay, I have all these people, but yet when, you know, this happens or that happens, I don't even know who can I call.
Even we've seen that in movie stars and actresses. They're laughing, they're making people laugh, but yet again, something inside of them making
It's
them feel
dying.
alone.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, there's no peace. You know, I admire, and this may open my eyes, and I'm saying it now, my son-in-law, because my daughter was telling me today that he was saying, you know what? In spite of everything that happened, lost his mom, everything, he says, you know what? I am at total peace right now, because I know where my mom is at. You know, there's nothing better in the world than knowing where you stand with God.
And who you
Wow.
think, why you think he feels that peace?
'Cause that
Because
peace
it's
comes
a
from
peace
who?
that comes from God. You
Oh
know,
my
it's not a
goodness.
peace that you're going to get from your friends, that you're going to get from a family member. No, there's a peace. And let me tell you, until you haven't felt that peace, you won't understand what I'm trying to say. You won't understand where I'm coming from. But God gives you a peace that surpasses all understanding.
And let me tell you, I've lived that.
Oh.
I've lived that, and you are witness to that. I lived that in moments where I had so many people, I felt so alone. But only when I could get adopted to understanding that I am adopted by my Father, by God, that no matter what I go through in life, He has me covered.
Yes.
That all I have to do is cry out, call out His name, and He will answer me according to how I serve and I really please and I really am connected to God.
Yes.
Because sometimes we think like, well, I'm single and I'm lonely. Get married to God. And if I say that, you laugh. Get married to God. Get married to God, because when you get married to God, God will open doors for you, do things for you
Amen.
that no one else can. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. All the people, and I'm not saying that everyone will do that, but I say all. You know why I say all? Because in reality, not everyone is going to be with you 24/7, 7 times a week without having a moment that they have to walk out on you to either use the bathroom, go to the store, go to eat. But God will always be there.
And you know, it's funny that you say that, because it just made me think back when I went through my sickness. You know, I have a great big family. Support was amazing. I mean, I love them to death, and I'm so happy that they're part of me. But even though I have a big family, there was times in the middle of the night when I had to go through something, and the only one that was there for me was God.
There you
My
go.
family wasn't there, you know, no one was there, but it was just me and God.
There you go.
You know, and once you have that, you know, no, doesn't matter what you're going through in life. It doesn't matter how bad the situation may be. When you know who's there with you, He gives you that peace.
And you know, hearing Iris speak like that, and I know that this video is a little longer, but you know what? Sometimes when you talk about the greatness of God and the things that God does and the things that we should do to live in this world and be empowered, because each one of us can empower one another and live a healthy life in this world, which many things are corrupted out there. We're hearing news and things that are happening. But let me tell you, even me, when I found myself with that major accident with my 2 children being small, let me tell you, right there and then was my moment of solitary, where I found myself doing what? In the car, my kids are in the back. I'm thinking that they already died because what I seen was awful. And here I am saying, God, I need you. Like never in my life I thought I would have what I had inside of me to pour out to God. God, I need you. God, I need you. Only when I realized that when I cried out to God, the way God just boop came through. A girl that was one of them that was asleep in a coma, asleep, opens her eyes. The other one pouring out blood, sick, alive. Who came through for me that night? It was God. So at the end of the day, it is you and God.
Yep.
No one else.
He is the only one. I don't care how close a person is to you. I don't care how close or how much something matters to you. You know, at the end of the day, it's you and God.
It is you and God. So
we love you guys. Have
God
a blessed
bless you.
night. I mean, this is a long video, but we had to bring this today because
and sometimes
it's
we
time.
have to.
It's time. It's
sometimes
time to exercise.
Yeah, we got to bring longer ones sometimes because it ain't not. It's about the Holy Spirit. It's about God. And some people want to talk about little things that have no sense, no meaning, no nothing. And they brag about it. They talk about it. Let's empower one another. The things of God are awesome. God bless you.
God bless you guys. And share our videos. And don't forget to let us know if there's a topic you want us to discuss.
And stay fit. Get rid of that excessive
weight.
God bless you.
Amen.